friends. So I'm going to talk to you today about how to make a winter tree. Now, you know, in the wintertime, most of the trees except for pine trees don't have any leaves. So how can we make it a little three-dimensional, a little interesting, instead of just drawing a tree and making the snow if it's snowing, okay? So I want you to get a piece of paper like this, or a regular piece of copy paper, whatever you want, or a colored piece of paper so that the things that you make stand up. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little grocery bag, but if you have a big grocery bag, you could cut up little pieces like this. And you could also use pieces of, this is an old box. So you could cut up pieces of a box and make like little rectangles. So you make 3 or 4 of these and some scrap packs of this, or you can tear a baggie. And then I'm going to take my piece of paper and I'm going to get some white glue or a glue stick. So a little glue or a glue stick. And I'm going to take a brush, and I'm going to use the regular glue. So I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to take my rectangles, my long rectangles, and put some glue on the back, just like this, just like that. And I'm going to stick it on my paper, just like this, kind of like you are making a collage. But we want our drawing, our painting, to look three-dimensional. That means that it's got lots of different curves and thickness, so it's not flat, which would be one-dimensional. So I've started my tree, and I've glued it like this. And then I'm going to take this stuff, and I'm going to tear it, and I'm going to twist it, and twist it until it's like one long stick. And I'm going to, instead of painting it, I'm going to dip it in my glue, and I'm going to stick it on my paper. Some of you guys might remember the tree that we had in the hallway by Miss Ellen's office a few years ago. And this is kind of what the pre-K class and I did. We made a tree out of paper. Now see, I've taken 2 pieces here, and now I've got more sticks on my paper. Now, I'm going to take the big paper bag or a bigger piece, and I'm going to tear it. Make the bottom of the tree, because you know the bottom of the tree is a little bit bigger, right? So I'm going to make the trunk. That's called the trunk. And then sometimes the roots are showing, right? So I'm going to kind of shape it into that sort of space. Shape it and crunch it with my fingers. And I'm going to take some glue, and I'm going to brush it on the bottom here. Put it down just like that. So we're getting some kind of tree going on there. And then maybe I'll do one in the middle. You could even make the tree stick up further than your paper if you wanted to. So see, my tree is really getting tall. I think I need a little bit more. Crumble up some more, and I'm gonna paint a little bit more like that, stick it on, and here. You can keep going, but here's the start of my tree, okay? Now that I've got my tree, I feel like this is a snowy day. So I'm gonna take a paintbrush and some white paint, but you could also use water and flour to make that white, and I'm just going to add a little bit of snow to my tree. I'm just dabbing it on to my white of the tree, just like that. just like that. Just tap it on. Snowy tree. And you know, at the bottom of the tree, there's probably a lot of snow, right? You know how the snow accumulates on the bottom. There you go. Just like that. Okay, and then you can keep going or you can stop, and that is my snowy tree. All right, so that is our winter snowy tree. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you next time.